Sha'carri Richardson was arrested for the second time in just a few months, this time for speeding and reckless driving. And even though I want to see Sha'carri do well, I gotta admit that I have some concerns. In this video, I'm going to break down the body cam footage of her arrest and then give my thoughts and reactions afterwards. Welcome to Criminal Motives. My name is Matthew Pfeiffer. I'm a therapist, coach, and author. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way.
You're flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do.
He was going to let her off. That's what he said. He gave her some leeway through him. And he saw her coming. She came up from behind him.
100, 101. Passing the car at 101. 103, 104. It's going to be 429 northbound at Stony Brook, Florida tag. On a gray Aston Martin, unknown occupants. I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here, and it's straight on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies, sir. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show you.
No, like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go to jail. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really
There's nothing.
All of these thoughts that Sha'carri has, excuses that she keeps coming up with her phone falling all over the place. She mentioned that her tire was low. She's come up with a lot of excuses, and in her mind, these things make sense. They might seem like they're a valid excuse up front, but those arguments obviously don't hold up, right? And I'm really glad that the officer held her accountable and really held her to it, right? Held her hand to the fire, to the fact that it doesn't make any sense. These are things that you should have thought of before you started speeding. And one of the things that I think that the officer did a really good job of is that these are reasons to pay more attention to how fast you're going, not less attention to how fast you're going. I thought in this situation, he did a really good job. I mean, obviously he has to be very firm in what's happening and things like that. And her behavior, when you look at this and her arrest also, with the airport situation with her boyfriend and the domestic violence situation, this really tells me that she may not be really learning she may not be learning any lessons, because this is a lot of the same type of behavior that we saw from the body cam footage with the airport situation as well.
Say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail? Like,
Yes.
Sir, I really was not meant to intentionally speeding.
That's even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
My tire, sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car. The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car.
No,
Which do you prefer?
I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything. And
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change. So make some phone calls, let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
So that's Sha'carri's arrest video, and it seems to me that between this and the airport situation, that Sha'carri is not learning any lessons. We saw the body cam footage from when she was arrested at the airport, and you saw a lot of the same type of behavior, coming up with excuses, coming up with just pulling anything out of the air, trying to use her level of celebrity to try to get out of getting arrested, even blaming things, putting things on her boyfriend. And also in that situation, there was a domestic violence situation. People had her recorded hitting her boyfriend. I'm not sure if they're still together or not, but you see a lot of the same type of behavior. And the problem that I have is that this is at the peak of Sha'carri's success. She is a current athlete. She is a current Olympic athlete. And so I want you to think about this. If this is the peak of Sha'carri's success, of her having this level of celebrity, of her being a public figure, if being a public figure and also being in trouble before isn't enough accountability, then what is? Now, it's okay for people to make mistakes, and Sha'carri has made some mistakes before in the past. But it seems like instead of Sha'carri learning lessons, we're now establishing a pattern of behavior. And she actually mentioned in her video that her team was with her, her trainers, her coaches were there. And the problem is that not a lot of people can hold Sha'carri accountable, because her trainers, her coaches, and people that are in her circle benefit from her. They're on her payroll. So even if they see this behavior from her, even if they might have a conversation with her, they might not be able to hold her accountable the way that they would like or need to. And if these two arrests aren't enough to teach Sha'carri a lesson, then what will? But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I have another video that you should check out right here on the screen. With all that being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.